started the planning around about 5 months ago, and what we really wanted to do is we really wanted to enable people who are either clients of Rolls-Royce to have a private experience, or people who are interested in Rolls-Royce to have also a private experience, or the general public who've got an interest in Rolls-Royce to really indulge themselves in the Rolls-Royce brand, what it is, what makes it so special, what makes it so unique, in an environment that's contemporary, modern, dynamic, and really a great place to come and a great environment to enjoy a Rolls-Royce experience.
So this is touring through a few countries.
Correct.
And who would you expect to come in for this event?
Yeah, well, as I said, three main people really. Some existing clients, some enthusiasts or prospects, people who are really keen on the car, and the general public in all cases. So it goes from here to Hong Kong in mid-May, and then it goes from Hong Kong into Tokyo, and then it finishes off the tour in Seoul in Korea. And then we finish this element of the tour. But what will happen is in some of the smaller markets we will be setting up a slightly smaller version of this, either in dealership or in smaller venues, whereby the same experience can be taken on board by anyone in any of those other cities around the whole of Asia.
What's the conversion rate usually for these sort of events when it comes to prospective clients?
Well, we're Rolls-Royce, so it's difficult for us to say because we're commissioning cars rather than taking that on board. But generally speaking, amongst our enthusiasts, it's quite high because we know they've got a high interest. And when we engage with clients at this level, they get to meet the craftspeople who we've got here today in Singapore. There's this sort of like sense of ownership of I've been actively involved in meeting the guys who are going to make my car for me. I understand what they're about, and this high personalisation really makes a big difference in terms of getting people's full commitment. And we just find that people come along here and they just totally and utterly indulge themselves in specifying their cars and ordering their cars. Well, I mean, the Singapore Icons event, from a Rolls-Royce brand perspective, is really quite crucial to the future. I think that there's no doubt that Rolls-Royce has a past that is full of fantastic legends and stories, but for the brand to move forward, we've got to create those stories of the future. So what are those stories going to look like? I mean, we brought Wraith to market a little while ago, and Wraith has really changed the whole dynamic for Rolls-Royce. It's a younger, most powerful, most dynamic Rolls-Royce we've ever brought to market, very much a driver engagement car, and that has changed the profile of people interested in Rolls-Royce. So an event like this really blends together the interest with the product.